guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I am here today with an incredibly sore and scratchy voice. I apologise for that. The price you pay for looking after your children when they're sick. They give you their germs. I apologise if my voice is very scratchy. I feel like I'm Phoebe from Friends when she's got that sexy phlegm and I should start singing "Oh Sticky Shoes," but I won't because I can't sing. I'm here today to do a tag video. Now, I was tagged by Kat I'm thinking a good 2 months ago now, and I have literally only just come around to doing the tag for you. Kat tagged me all the way back 3 weeks ago. I was tagged with this one. This is the perfect palette tag number 2. Now, I have done the first perfect palette tag, and I'm going to link that up here or in the description box somewhere if you are interested in going and having a look at that. I actually do like that there is a second perfect palette tag, but I also think that it's actually such a good tag. I feel like I want to do the first one again because that was done like 3 years ago, and at the moment I feel like I'm buying a palette a week. Like, I'm going crazy with palettes. If you'd like me to do a whole palette collection video, leave a comment down below. I might... Oh, what are you doing? What is going on up here? So anyway, I'm here to do the perfect palette tag version 2. So let's get into the questions. Question 1, eyeliner, brush or nothing. So if you had an eyeshadow palette, do you prefer having an eyeliner, a brush or nothing? Now, to be perfectly honest, it depends on the palette. If it is like a nude, natural kind of boring everyday palette, I would say I like a brush, but it has to be a good quality brush. Anastasia Beverly Hills, she does actually really good quality brushes for a standard palette. If every single eyeshadow palette came with a brush to that standard, I would be happy with that. Urban Decay, do not put brushes in your palettes. Your brushes are shit. Stick to your eyeliners because your eyeliners are actually amazing and I go through them so quickly. Apart from that, I would rather have nothing. If there's going to be a sponge tip, I'd rather have nothing. If the option is a shitty brush, I'd rather have nothing. If you're going to give me a good quality brush that is actually good, that you can actually use, then I would rather that. Does that actually answer the question? I don't know if it does, but it gives you an answer. Okay, number 2, a palette you have hit pan on. None. I have not hit pan on any palette. I have got so many palettes. Like, literally. I have not hit pan on anything. No. I have dropped a palette and a pan has completely shattered and you can see a pan. Does that count? Because if it does, then I'm going to say the Naked Basics number 2. Look, you can see pan. I have actually replaced that with a brand new one, so probably doesn't count, but I have seen pan on the bottom. I actually have not hit pan on anything that I own. That is how insane my life is right now. Nothing. That's really embarrassing. I need to do a project pan to force myself to use makeup. Favorite Naked palette? Oh my goodness. Naked 2, no. Naked 3, no. Okay, so I'm tossing up between Naked Smoky and Naked Original. How bad is that? I haven't even hit pan on my original Naked palette. I would probably say Naked Original, but what I would suggest is they get rid of Half Baked and put whiskey in there. Perfect palette. Okay, question number 4, favorite holiday or limited edition palette. Oh my god, I'm going to mention 3. The first one is the Urban Decay Spectrum eyeshadow palette. Holy shit, this eyeshadow palette is 10 out of 10 in every aspect. This is like a collector's item. It was their 15th anniversary collector's edition. So this is not an eyeshadow palette for travelling. Like, I will never let this leave my house in case it gets broken, dropped, stolen. This is absolutely gorgeous. The packaging has got the raised jewel Urban Decay. It has got the gorgeous laser cut sides, and the eyeshadows are some of the best pigmented, quality, smooth, blendable eyeshadows I have ever used. All in here. 15 shades, gorgeous, jewel tone, rich, deep, beautiful. It is a hot, sexy ass palette and I fucking love it. It is stunning. 2 other palettes I want to talk about. The Marc Jacobs Free Spirit palette. I've still got it in the box because this one doesn't come with like a protective case, which sucks because there's 7 eyeshadow palettes to the style icons. So I just love this. This Marc Jacobs palette is just everything. That's what that looks like. 20 shades, beautiful. Quality is fantastic. Marc Jacobs eyeshadow quality is really, really beautiful. It's very expensive, but I just love it. Like this. Colour here is gorgeous. The purples are gorgeous. I have done... Did I do a swatch video? Maybe I just did a swatch Instagram post of this one. I'll link my Instagram account down below, but it's just such a beautiful palette, and the packaging is gorgeous, sleek, sexy, very Marc Jacobs-ish. And the next one I'm going to tell you is the Vida Loca palette from Kat Von D. Christmas this year just gone, and this eyeshadow palette is actually amazing. Packaging sucks, shits me to death. I cannot stand the packaging, but that beautiful, gorgeous colour wheel is just divine. These matte shades in the middle are really, really gorgeous as well. Very, very wearable. Incorporate some colour. I absolutely love it. I think she did an amazing, amazing job. She should actually make this a permanent eyeshadow palette, because it is that good. It needs to be permanent. You just don't get eyeshadow palettes that look like this very often at all. No one does. Such a spectrum of colours, and I really do love that. I really wish that one was permanent. Okay, so the next question is a palette you would repurchase or wish you had a backup if it is no longer available. Ooh. I will say for this one, the Viseart matte, dark matte eyeshadow palette. It's not an everyday palette, obviously, but these colours in here I feel are so bold and unique for matte shades. You're not going to find these colours in too many other palettes, but there are so many actually colours in here that you don't get in other palettes, so it's just nice to have everything matte in here. I can always find something to do with this palette, whether it's the orange, whether it's the purple, whether it's the blue, whether it's the green, whether it's the khaki colour. I feel like if this palette was being discontinued, I would have to get a backup of this one in particular, because it's not that dupeable, I don't feel. I mean, maybe I should go and see if I can find some dupes for these shades, but I don't feel it's dupeable all that much, to be honest. And so I feel like if I didn't have this one, I would want, if this was being discontinued and they said there's only 10 of them left in the world, I would be lining up to get one, because it's just that unique. I really, really do love it, and the quality is amazing from Viseart. Okay, a shade you wish was sold individually. Urban Decay Whiskey. That whiskey eyeshadow is stunning. It is a matte, deep brown, and I'm sure this is probably dupeable, and I'm now going to go onto a mission to see if I can find a dupe for it. I really love that shade. So yeah, no, definitely whiskey from Urban Decay. Does that come separately? Let me know. The next question is a wild card pick question from the original Perfect Palette tag. So I had to go back to the tag and have a look, and one of the things there was and I chose to go with the biggest regret. I am looking at possibly doing a regret video. I've got 3. Oh, there it is! Oh my god, I almost said I couldn't find it, but I just found it. 3 that I regret. Maybelline the Nudes eyeshadow palette. I didn't even know why I bought this. I do not buy drugstore. I personally don't like drugstore makeup. I don't know why I bought this. I must have been on drugs. I think it just came out and everyone's like, oh my god, go and check it out. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go and check it out. And there wasn't a one to swatch, because I think it might have been the day it came out or something. So I just brought it home, and it is so shit. Like, it is so shit. It's nothing like anything, and that is actually going straight in the bin. Another thing I really regret buying is the Balm Nude'tude palette. I just don't like this. I think this is just really, really crap. The quality is bad, it's boring, it doesn't do anything for me. I just don't like it. And I don't really see the hype behind it. I don't see why people love it. I think it's just really shit. I've used it like 3 times and I've hated it, and I don't know, that's going in my chuck out pile. The last thing that here is one that I regret buying, and I still can't bring myself to get rid of it because it's sort of a collector's thing. But that is the Sigma Creme de Couture Macaron inspired eyeshadow palette. It's basically pastels. And while it looks appealing in the palette, it may look appealing to you. It's like it's wanting to be this. This is amazing. This is shit. I think it's because the pastels, I can't do pastels. If you are an incredibly pale lady with dead porcelain skin, whereas ivory foundation is too dark for you, these will look amazing on you because they would look really vibrant. They would look like they should. They all look chalky on me because I am so dark. I just can't wear it. It's just a personal thing, I think. I think it's just because it doesn't suit my darker skin, and I probably should have worked that one out. But I just wanted it because there was all the rage behind it, and it had 3 blushes with it as well. And I haven't touched them. I don't like them. They look really powdery and chalky on my skin. So unfortunately, that is a huge regret, and I don't know if I should keep it. Watch this space. The next question the palette you would recommend to a friend. The palette that I would recommend to a friend, and I've recommended this to many friends. I think this is one of the best palettes in the whole world. I mentioned this one in my favourites from last year. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. This eyeshadow palette is perfect. I didn't have this one as, what was the question before? What was the question before? If the palette was being discontinued, what would you have a backup of? I thought about having this, but these ones you can actually probably find dupes for. They wouldn't be easy, they wouldn't be perfect dupes, but it's just neutral matte shades. Makeup Forever have neutral matte shades. I've got an entire Makeup Geek neutral matte shade eyeshadow palette. So it's probably not dupable. It probably is more dupable than I'd say the Viseart one is. But the one that I would recommend to anyone is this one, because absolutely anyone can use it. If you don't know about it, you've been living under a rock, and I'm just going to tell you really quickly. It's divided into quads. So you've got quads, 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 and it is designed to be a neutral quad, a cool quad, and a warm quad. So all these colours are warm, all these ones are cool, and these ones on these sides are neutral. The reason I love this is because if you are cool, if you are warm, if you are light, if you are dark, if you are anything in between, you'll be able to use this eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is amazing for any eyeshadow look. Like, you've got transition shades, you've got shades you can use for liner, you've got shades you can use for contouring, you've got shades you can use for your eyebrows, you've got shades for everything you possibly could want a matte neutral shade for is in this palette. Quality is amazing, fantastic. I could go on about this forever. Definitely hands down my favourite all-time palette. And that is a big call, but it is amazing, and I have recommended that to so many people. It is such a versatile palette, and I think she's done such an amazing job with that one. Now, on that note, I think we are done. 8 questions. Done. So I'm going to tag a few people down below. If you're watching this and you want to do this tag, go ahead and do it, and just let me know in the comments that you've done it, because I'd love to go sort of catch up and see what other people's palettes are. All the questions and everything is going to be in the description box down below. I'm going to tag a few people. All the details, all the palettes I've mentioned will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye.